All right, family. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarah Sunsetti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. It's going down at 6:30 today, family. It's the wicked celebration of the year that leads into the next wicked celebration of the year. We'll be Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas sinister connection going down. Many people believe that these are separate holidays, totally separate from one another. That's not true. One leads right into the other. And most definitely, I'm going to break this down for you, family, in an occult breakdown that's unmatched anywhere on the planet. I want you in the house. The link right now in the video description. Click that link and be ready at 6:30 for one dynamic presentation that's going to blow your mind. That's right, family. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarah Sunsetti YouTube page, dynamic page. You already know the Black Power frequency and energy. You feeling that? You should join. If you are a member and you're a BPC boss, right here, Sarah Sunsetti YouTube page, BPC boss and above, you get the live stream for free. All you have to do is come to the page. It'll be ready for you. If you're on my Patreon and you're a patron, if you're intermediate scribe and up, you get the live stream for free. All you have to do is go to my Patreon page and it'll be waiting right there for you. Get ready so I can blow your mind. You see, with nothing but academic, greatness that cannot be cannot be disputed by nobody on the planet. So see you there. And if you want to become a member, click the join link. You'll get a video introduction rundown on the membership, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah Sunsetti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm. KingSeti.com online marketplace. 25% off selected items at this time. Official General Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies for the kings, queens, and the children. African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies. And we got a stock coming in right now with all the herbal tonics with your toothpaste. Your herbal toothpaste is on the way. That's all you had to do is look up there in a couple more days and you'll see we back in stock, family. And so most definitely, and we also got home decor accessories for every room in the house. KingSeti.com online marketplace, 25% off selected items at this time. Pull the fire alarm, GeneralSeti.com, Seti University, over 1,200 videos of pure heat from the general and all the subjects that you know and love from General Seti. Not only do you have that, you have masterful lectures and live presentations and documentaries from the Grandmaster teachers with an overview from the general on the Grandmaster teachers, giving you 360 degrees of supreme wisdom and knowledge from African academics that cannot be competed with by any other website on this planet. So get on over there and check it out, family. And you already know Seti popping on Patreon, BPC making noise. We never come. We make noise. You understand what I'm saying? Raising hell for African liberation. That's what we do. And again, if you're a patron, you get the live stream today. That's one of the perks. Not only do you get the live stream, you got access to over 250 exclusive live streams that can only be viewed on Patreon. So, of course, GeneralSeti.com is the great library, video library catalog. And then you got Patreon, which is the lecture hall. You see what I'm saying? When you're ready for the live lectures and it's too raw for YouTube, then you come on over to Patreon and make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube pages, General Seti, Sarah Sunsetti, and King Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends and comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Now let's deal with this. Now we're talking about under the George Bush doctrine, Palestine is a hostile regime. You see, is a hostile regime. What is this? What is this doctrine? Let me read it out for you. Every nation, this is from George Bush. This is after 9/11. Every nation in every region now has a decision to make. See, either you are with us or you are with the terrorists. From this day forward, any nation that continues to harbor or support terrorism will be regarded by the United States as a hostile regime. Okay? As a hostile regime. I'll say it one more time. Every nation in every region now has a decision to make. Either you are with us or you are with the terrorists. From this day forward, any nation that continues to harbor or support terrorism will be regarded by the United States as a hostile regime. That's a whole lot of nations now. There's a whole lot of nations, but let's deal with that because it could be looked at as both in both sides. That's why you know who can you say is free from genocide and terrorism? Which side can you say is free of that claim? You see, but the fact is what I want to state. That just like if you pick on a bigger motherfucker and they jump in your shit, you understand what I'm saying? Then you have to take that into consideration when you throw that punch. You see, you got to take it in whether when you got to take that into consideration. Can I withstand the ass kicking from this motherfucker? You see, can I withstand the ass kicking from this motherfucker? Should I, and if you throw a motherfucker, you hit a motherfucker in the mouth. You see, you have to take it into consider, that is coming back tenfold. It's coming back tenfold. Motherfucker beat your ass all the way down. I done seen it. Beat you all the way down till you out. You understand? You're out cold. Knock your ass out. Hit you with 10 jaw-breaking shots. But but don't think a motherfucker got to be easy on you. When especially if you take the first blow. Now this might be a different round. Okay, this might be a different round. Maybe the last round, the Israeli took the first shot, but this round you took the first shot. So you already know, and like I say, if you're going to be, we have to see what they saying happen. Now, to my understanding, it was all type of crazy shit that they set people on fire, decapitated people, dismembered people, dismembered people. What do you expect? I mean, what did you expect the retaliation would be when you cross lines like that? What did you assume the retaliation would be? When because I seen them, when they flying in and shit, and goddamn, what would the response of the United? I try to look at other nations. Let's look at Russia. Imagine anybody sneaking across the Russian border, cutting fences, coming in there like that, and chop them up, set motherfuckers on fire. How do you think Vladimir Putin would respond to that? And Vladimir Putin is got enough nerve, for whatever reason he in Ukraine. You see, Vladimir Putin got enough nerve, right or wrong, whatever he in, the way they doing Gaza. Look at what he'll make Gaza look like a goddamn oceanfront resort. You understand what I'm saying? He didn't bomb Ukraine, every goddamn city. He didn't bomb that motherfucker. You can look at all the buildings. You see? And he didn't fuck that country up. But yet and still, he got enough nerve to get his ass up there and talk about what's going on. And they really doing the same exact thing. The Israeli doing nothing no different than what Vladimir Putin is doing to Ukraine. No different at all. They doing it is they got the same exact strategy. Just bomb, bomb, bomb. Don't leave a building no damn where. You see? Some of them cities is totally decimated. Totally. They're gonna have to rebuild if he don't seize the land. They're going, and even if he do, if they intend on, they're gonna have to rebuild the whole damn city. You see, all across Ukraine. All across Ukraine. And so we got and when you think about the United States when they went to Iraq. And what they did, they started that shit off. They went straight to their downtown and just went shock and awe. Boom, boom, boom. You understand? Blowing up all kind of shit. Blowing up all kind of shit. You know? United States drop atomic bombs and shit on the Japanese. Boom, boom. You know? Man, woman, and child. Okay, but it's a new day today. We angels today. We got wings on our back today. It's you know, it's like you know, if you're a major power, you know, if you're a major power, then you ain't got to answer to no damn body. You ain't got to answer to nobody. You can do whatever you want to do. You know, you can do whatever you want to do, and nobody do shit. They'll sanction them. They'll sanction, but you know, these nations is finding ways around that. They're finding ways around that. They don't give a goddamn, you know. And so at the same time, you know, when we start talking about harboring terrorists, it's a lot of damn regimes on the planet that are, you know, labeled as terroristic. You see, I mean, to most nations in the West, Russia is a terrorist today. That shit they doing in Ukraine, but to him, it's legitimate. Y'all at my front door with this bullshit. And I done told y'all that we, you know, don't think we're gonna accept y'all, you know, the West trying to squeeze the, you know, the nations around our border so y'all can put us under pressure. You see, so to them, they legitimate in what they doing. So long as it's their war, long as it's on their borders, it's legitimate. You go somewhere, and he know that area up there for some reason is strategic for him. You know, it's strategic for him that he need that land. But Syria, they in there for a reason. They ain't over there for no damn reason. Russia is in Syria for a reason because strategically, it's in their best interest to have that area and support that area. You see, and then you got Turkey, and a lot of people not even talking about Turkey because Turkey is also backing Palestine, and, you know, and Hamas for that matter. And so right there, that just show you that under the radar. A lot of the, you know, Hamas got a lot of support from a lot of these Arab nations. You see, and like I say, I'm not looking at it as, oh, I support this nation or against this nation. I'm looking at it as a fight. You see, I'm looking at it as a fight where two fighters come into the ring, you know, and I look at it from both sides and see, and say to myself, and then you look at Israel. They took the land. They took the land. They took the land. Yeah, okay. That time. I mean, Saladin took it another time. I believe when Saladin, I don't know if the Byzantine Empire had it. The Byzantine Empire had it before the Arabs. The Byzantine had it. They the ones, after you talking about because the Romans had it, but the Byzantine are considered Romans, but we talking about when the power was in Rome itself. We not, you got two halves of the Roman Empire. You have the western half, which is ruled from Rome, and then you had the eastern half that was ruled from Constantinople, Byzantium, which is today Turkey. You see, which is today Turkey. And so the Byzantine Empire, ruled that land. Okay, they ruled that land, and they took it from the African. That's who they took it from, just like they took it Egypt. And at that time, it was still predominantly African. It was still predominantly African. But now you got Turkey today that, they support Hamas. He's out there. But who's to say that they weren't supporting Hamas before this shit even jumped off? You see, so when you look at the Israelis, and they know they took the land, they know they came in with really, they committed some of the same acts that Hamas committed on them. They were committing on the Palestinians. The research backs that up. Ain't no doubt about that. Backs that up. They committed ethnic cleansing on the quote unquote Palestinians who had committed ethnic cleansing on the Africans. You see, all from what they call Palestine today, all the way across North Africa, committed ethnic cleansing. So this is an ongoing struggle that's been going on. And so when the jihads came up through there, imagine what the Arabs did to the people that were in the land. Islam or die, jihad, Islam or die. They left, the blood was so high in the land, God damn it, you could swim in it. Blood up to the horse's brow. And so, so when you think about, okay, you took it, what do you expect a man gonna do? The same way you got it, the same way you gonna keep it. You can't go over there and take the land and think you gonna, I don't even know what they, I see they having negotiations with Saudi Arabia, and they, they saying that they normalizing. They normalizing relations with the Israelis. And I'm thinking to myself, that's what all these nations that was Western backed and created, that's the way I look at it. You know what I'm saying? But how in the hell is Saudi Arabia going to normalize relations with the Israelis, knowing that majority of the Islamic world see, Israel as some evil nation that needs to be destroyed? You see, what's on their mind? And the rest of them nations down there, is that those Western created Arab nations? You see, is that them Western nations that were created in so-called Arabia that now want to normalize? And so I'm not saying, but where are they going with that? Because they know, goddamn it, that they next. You see, they next. They next. Saudi Arabia, Iran gonna be looking at all that shit. So you see they backing out of that relationship with Israel. You see, they backing out of it. But I see it as a fight. I see it as a fight. And when you see that Iran and Turkey, and ain't no telling, even because Hamas started from the group out of Egypt, I believe the Muslim Brotherhood. The Muslim Brotherhood that, started a lot of what was going on over in Egypt. That's where Hamas came from. They came out of that group, or splintered from that group, the Muslim Brotherhood. And so ain't no telling, if they probably got backing from Egypt. They got backing from Egypt. So if motherfuckers is up under the table, funneling arms and shit, I mean, so they're gonna what they gonna do? They're gonna let these other nations and shit around them, secretly fund Hamas. So that they could, bring Israel down. I'm just looking at it from their perspective. What's up, family? I'm looking at it. So they like, fuck that. Y'all think y'all gonna undermine us over here. So they gonna bomb the shit out of them and let them know, well, okay, since y'all want to come up, y'all want to fund them under the table, this is what we gonna do. You see? In United States, they really don't, if they could get around having to fight, they'll try that. But I believe that they've been preparing for this day a long time. Like most these Arab nations been and the war that people see that could happen, a greater war. Listen, this is what they've been waiting on. This is what they've been waiting on. What's up, family? To all my family out there, Black Power. That's right. We're in the house. They've been waiting on this war. They've been waiting on this for war, family. Yeah. And so, I mean, yeah. We got to know that, they know that this shit, because the situation is coming to a head, regardless to what anybody, all of this shit, this emotion shit and this, that, and the third, the way that you take it is the way you got to sustain it, the way you got to keep it. Ain't no way of getting around there. Ain't gonna be no peace over there. Ain't gonna be no damn peace. Ain't gonna be no peace. And it's gonna come to a head in Africa. The same way it's gonna come to a head in Africa. They're gonna have to, and when it happened, you see, we have to understand that it was coming regardless to whatever side people, it's coming to a head. Okay? And so, under the George Bush doctrine, if you harbor terrorists, then you could get it. That's how it is. You don't want to harbor, you don't want no smoke. You better get these motherfuckers up out of here. Point blank. You see? You got to get them on up out of here. If a motherfucker, a motherfucker committed a murder and he come to your motherfucking house, and you say, you committed a murder? Oh man, you could stay here. What the fuck you think the people's going, when they find out, you think they going, man, they liable to shoot your whole motherfucking house up. Oh, you let this man didn't committed a crime like that, and you harbor that man in your house, knowing he didn't committed capital crime like that. You see, committed a capital crime like that, and you harbor that man in your house, knowing what you think they're gonna do? What you think they're gonna give a fuck about shooting your house up? They ain't gonna give a goddamn. They ain't gonna give a goddamn. They coming up in there. You see what I'm saying? And so again, when I see the Palestinians, when Hamas come back, and I see them all the time, and you know, when they had the motherfuckers on the truck, and I'm gonna say this again, I'm not justifying shit. I'm just looking at it from the outside. You know, when they come in, riding down the streets on their trucks, and they got the Israelis that they didn't kidnap, and they whooping their ass. You can see them whooping them. Boom, 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 boom. Beating the shit out of them and shit. You see nothing but Palestinians rushing to the street. I mean, the streets is filled. They filled. So it's really when people say, "Oh, the Palestinian," no. I believe that most Palestinians got resentment from what didn't happen to their ancestors, who took it from our ancestors. I'm gonna keep saying that, but I believe. Yeah, I believe, man, listen here. Palestinians is backing Hamas. You see, that's their way out of it now. That's their way out of it. I'm just saying, if you're going to start a fight, be prepared to fight. Don't get to crying. If you pick on a bigger motherfucker, don't get mad when he step off in your ass. That's all I'm going to say. I believe in most people that, and we're just being logical. Most people know that if it had been the United States and the outcry, 1,400 Americans been burnt, been chopped up, the fury would be unbearable. If you do it to Russia, the way that they did it, and you didn't, oh no. Oh no. He say Ishmael is not the house of Jacob. Not the house of that. I don't want to get off into that. That need to be broken down. That all of that is occult information. And ain't neither one of them motherfuckers over there, even if they was, they ain't got no legitimate right to either the geography of anyone in the book. You understand what I'm saying? You know, that's an illusion. That's a book of occult knowledge that need to be decoded. And until you do that, you might as well go get Dr. Seuss and read it. You understand what I'm saying? You read it for face value, you might as well go get Dr. Seuss and goddamn Aesop fables and shit. Got to be decoded. But anyway, family, for me, we got to, we warming up. 6:30 is going down. Click that link. We got a very powerful presentation. Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas sinister connection. We coming in on the wicked Sabbath, Lucifer today. We got to come where people's mind is open. They say the veil is open. Well, goddamn it, I'm gonna be baptizing all kind of niggas in today in African spirituality. You should be in the house. Click that link and begin to think. That's right. Click that link and begin to think and know and let it be known. If you want to fight and you throw that punch, be ready to throw down. And you ain't ready to throw down, goddamn it, then you think twice about throwing that blow. And so I think motherfuckers thought they, you know, sometimes it's like you throw a blow and then you expect motherfuckers to pull you out. You expect motherfuckers to pull you out. That's what it looked like to me. Yeah, no, motherfucker, you should have thought about that shit when you know, end game. Well, y'all tell you what, you come right black. Come right black, family. Come right black. We ain't done. We just getting started. I'm gonna be online until 6:30, and then 6:30 we going off to the live stream. All right, family. This is General Site. See, I'm talking about some shit got niggas scared out there. They don't want to talk about this. Y'all niggas want to talk about Hollywood. Y'all niggas want to talk about your favorite. I don't want to talk about that minute shit. Yeah, I do talk about it every now and then. You understand what I'm saying? Just to give you a quick education, but you don't see niggas want to go here because they don't know what to say. They ain't got no, you know, you got to be military minded to deal with shit like this. And this is why most niggas let them come in and seize their goddamn neighborhood because they ain't got this type of mind. You see what I'm saying? And so most motherfuckers run when I drop science like this, nigga. You don't even know. Y'all niggas want to go and go into the clouds and shit. Go right on here. These for the real soldiers out here that need this information. This is General Sarah Sunsetti saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power. I'll be right back.